Hi guys, hello guys. So today is a very special day for me. I'm going to transplant all my plants that were growing inside the house. So you see, like this kumawiki, you see how big they have grown. They can no longer continue staying here. They're already getting yellow. The tin is already too small for them, so it is time for them to come to the garden. So my biggest enemy in this place is snails. I have a lot of snails here, but I have been able to fight with them. So as you can see behind here, if you followed my last gardening video, these are the salads. What? I'm falling. These are the salads that I planted I think 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, transplanted in here. So you see guys, can you still hear me? I'm too far from the camera. These are the salads. You see these plastic covers? These are fight against snails. This is to cover them from snails and from insects and from wind at night, and other animals that eat plants at night, but mainly snails. So the young plants, when they're not yet so big, then they're prone to be eaten by snails. So you will end up without any harvest. So see, I have really fought a good fight with the snails. The snails in my garden are really starving. See, I don't know if you can see the plants from there. It's not possible. I will show you. I'll take the camera and bring it to this place so that you can see what I'm talking about. So let us get to work. I don't have so much time and it is getting hot. I'm going to start by transplanting these kumawikis. I have a lot of things to transplant. That's why I have to get moving, because I still have other things inside waiting for me to do. So I have already removed them from that tin. So now I'm going to separate them gently without breaking the roots. So see, and plant them separately. Each of them will go into a separate hole with some good spacing. Spacing is very important. The first time I didn't consider spacing, and my harvest was not so good. So if you want a good harvest, you must also consider spacing. You must space. Don't save on space, because the plants, they need space. As they grow, they expand, and the more space they have, the bigger they expand. So I don't want to waste the soil. Let me just spread it here. So I will just start by planting so that we move to the next thing. I will get moving and plant the first sukumawiki here. So the first sukumawiki is planted, and you make sure that you put the soil up to the upper part for it to get enough support. You cover the whole of the stem with soil because it is still going to go higher. So if you don't put the soil up here, it can break. It will not have enough. It will not be so stable. Once it starts growing higher, it will break or just grow in a very strange shape. So the next sukuma plant will come here. I am first starting with the best. The best of the best will get the best position in this garden. So that one is also planted. So we move to the next. I think here I still have 2 spaces. A space for 2. So let me take the strong ones first. And the ones that look weak, I will leave them for the snail to have their meal. They also have to survive. So this one has grown so much. Even the roots have already bended. We get moving. I just like to plant them in a row like this. So, and in between this row, this line, this free space here is enough to plant spring onions. Spring onions can fit in a very small space in between plants. and they also help in fighting snails and fighting insects, because most of the animals, they don't like the smell of onions or garlic. You can also plant garlic in such a space. You put garlic, so when the garlic starts growing, then it helps in fighting snails and insects. Yeah, so your plants will not be eaten. So see, ta-da! You see what is happening there? There is the magic. Ta-da! There is the magic. They are growing very well. They are stable. They have already stabilized. So let me now show you my tomato plants. So you can see the tomato plant that I showed you in the video yesterday. Don't know if you can still see. That is the tomato plant right there. I am still looking for a nice position for it. I have a lot of space here. It will still come in a nice position. Yeah, so that's the tomato plant. That's the other tomato plant. So here I have my, see here I have my kartoffel, my potatoes. This is an experiment. I've never grown potatoes in my life, so I'm doing it for the first time. And yeah, surprisingly, they are growing. To my surprise, they are growing very well. So here I have more salad. Can you see the salad here, guys? The salads here are almost ready for harvest. Very fresh. Very, very fresh. Hello friends, here is a quick video of my garden update so far. So I don't want to open the net. I just came here for a few minutes. I just hopped up of my car and said, let me check what is happening here, since for the last 2 days I've had some good amount of rain. Yeah, so I just wanted to see what is happening here. So I still have the net. I'm not removing the net now. So you can see these are the sukuma wikis that I transplanted here. I think, was it last week? Yeah, they're still young. This one's here. Then these ones are the ones, the bigger ones. I did a video when I was planting these ones. Yeah, they're growing very well, actually. They're growing very, very well. Yeah. Then see the salads. See how big they are. They are also doing very well. Very, very good. Very good. Then this here are the cabbage and the cauliflower. I still don't know which one is which. I will see when they start producing whatever. I will see which one will curl into a cabbage and which one will produce cauliflower. We will see. But I think this one here should be a cabbage. You see it is curling. It's like it wants to curl into a cabbage. So I think that is a cabbage. This one here is a cabbage. The rest I don't know. I will see as they progress. Even this one here should be a cabbage. You see, people who grow cabbages should know this one better. I don't know. I've never grown a cabbage before. This one here in the middle, this one should be a cabbage. I see it wants to start forming round. It is growing in a round form. So the salads are looking so fresh, so healthy. No visitors. So far, no visitors detected. Yeah. Then here, right here, I have my gurke, my cucumber. These are the 2 cucumber plants that I grew on my own from seeds. And this one here, I bought it from the market. I went to the market yesterday and they were just selling it at a throwaway price. So I ended up picking it up. It was only €1. So I said, let me take it. Since my own, the ones that I grew myself, it's like they want to backfire. Let me see how far they will come. I don't know if they're still going to recover. Because I did a mistake. I covered them with the plastic and then I think it was too warm for them. So look inside here, guys. You remember inside here, inside my small nursery here. This place I had some salads here, but I have eaten all of them so far. So I transplanted this mangold inside here now. So here now I just have mangold, and here I have one potato there. This potato, I don't even know how it came about. I don't remember planting it. I just saw it sprouting up. So let us see. So you see, we ate all the salads. There were only 6. We have eaten all of them so far. Yeah, I have a carrot here. Here is just a mixture of everything. So here is another salad that I'm regrowing, the one that I was regrowing from the tin. This is a regrown salad. We ate this salad, then I regrew it back in the water. Yeah, so then here we have the tomatoes. Look at the tomatoes, guys. They are not doing bad. This is my tomato plant. It is producing fruits. See, it is producing more fruits here. See the small ones. Then here I have my potatoes, the ones I was experimenting with. They are also so far so good, green and healthy, no sign of diseases, no visitors. This time I think I've dealt with the visitors in this place. So this is the backfired tomato plant. So far I don't know how it should look like, this kind of tomato. I don't know. Let me see how far it goes. So you see the fruits it has produced, the 2 fruits that it has so far produced, they are a bit big. So I don't know how much fruit is still going to produce. I will see. I will wait and see. Let me see if it is producing anything. Here, check inside the flowers if there are any fruits growing from there. There is nothing there. Yeah, let us see how far it goes. So far it is standing straight, so I don't think it is doing that bad. If it was that sick, it would have fallen off by now. But one thing I know is that this tomato consumes a lot of water. Like the whole of all these plants are wet, but this is the only plant that is very dry. Though we had a good amount of rain yesterday and the day before yesterday. But look at the soil, it's very, very dry. It consumes a lot of water. It consumes a lot of water. It needs a lot of water, this kind of plant, this kind of tomato. Hello friends, how have you been? Yeah, so I just decided to spontaneously check my garden. I just came out of my car and I said, let me check what is happening here, because I've not been here for the last I think 2 days. The last time I was here was 2 days ago when we had that extreme heat. But it has rained last night. It rained the whole of last night, and yeah, my vegetables are doing very well. Look at these tomatoes. I want to harvest them now. Look how good it is doing. If you have been following my gardening, you will know what I'm talking about. And look at my potatoes. I don't know whether it is ready or why it is turning yellow, or it is still going to there are still flowers that will come up here, so I don't know. I've never grown potatoes before, but look at this, guys. It's beautiful, yeah? Then look at my Sorgenkind tomato plants. This tomato plant that was giving me a lot of stress. Look at how much it has produced. Look, all these are tomatoes. This is the tomato I was having problems with. If you can remember, I almost threw this plant away. Look at how tall it has grown. It was having so much problems, but now it has come back to life and has produced a lot of fruits. I harvested some of the fruits last week. Then here is my other potato plant. These are the plants that I have inside this place. This place I have a mixture of different vegetables. Here you can see here is a carrot growing very well. Here are mangold. These ones I have harvested them several times. Most of the times I've made salad with them because they're not growing so big. So I have had a mangold salad some time back. We had a mangold salad. Yeah, so let me show you the other place here where we have the sukuma wikis. Actually, some people are asking me what are sukuma wikis. For people who don't understand Kiswahili, sukuma wikis in English are called kales. Yeah, kales, or is there another name for sukuma wikis? Swiss chard. No, Swiss chard is it's not Swiss chard. Swiss chard is mangold. Sukuma wiki are kales. Yeah, the English people call them kales. So I have harvested these kales 3 times now, and every time I harvest, the more I harvest, the more they grow, then the bigger they grow. Look at it, guys. Looks so nice. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not so oriented. My head is clogged up. I need to sleep. That's why I'm just talking like I am talking very strangely. Actually, I don't really like the way I'm talking, but I have to make this video for you guys. My head is so clogged. I need to be sleeping now, but here I am making a video. So look at my cabbages, guys. They're rolling. They're curling. Yeah, my cabbages. There are how many? 1, 2, 3. I have 4 cabbages. They're doing very well. All my plants are doing very well. I am so proud of myself. You see this place, we had salads here. We have harvested all the salads. We ate all the salads that I was having here, and you can see I'm planting something new. These are Kenyan vegetables, traditional vegetables from Kenya, different ones. I don't even remember which ones they are. Yeah, but a friend of mine sent me seeds, and I just said, let me use this empty space here and plant them. So I know this one is going to be, yeah, maybe before winter starts, then I will have harvested them. Yeah, so once I harvest all these things, all this, I will harvest them before winter. Yeah, I don't know how far these sukuma wikis will go. I don't know how far I can still harvest them, but I will see, because I'm planning to put other plants that are winter resistant, that can be harvested up to February next year. You understand? I am so proud of myself. I am so proud of myself. Yeah, see, it is beautiful, huh? Very, very beautiful. These are the kind of hobbies people should be doing. Healthy hobbies. Just a very quick garden update. I want to update you very quickly on how my garden is doing so far. Yeah, so as you can see, let me start with the tomatoes very quickly. My tomato plant here that has been giving me problems from the beginning, it's really doing well. I have had several harvests from it, and it is producing more and more and more. As you can see, there are more and more fruits. If you have been following me, you know that this plant has given me a lot of headache, but actually I never lost hope. And when I thought that it was not going to make it, it proved me wrong, and it has produced a lot of fruits. See, new fruits coming up. These are the ones that are ripe, and it has extended up to over here. So I will just leave it grow. I will let it to grow in that direction. I don't want to interfere with it. It is hanging over the other plants. You see, you have 2 fruits there, and you have other 2 fruits hanging here. Yeah, so it is producing massively. So, and here is my other plant that I've also harvested several times. So I said, let me make a video before I finish all the harvest. I will not have anything to show you guys. So from this plant, I've had several tomatoes from it. It keeps on producing and producing and producing, and every time I keep on harvesting. Yeah, so you can see for yourself. Yes, so then inside here, inside my container here, where I have a mixture of different plants. Here I have my carrot. I think it is ready to be harvested. I am not sure, but like, look how tall it is. I think I'm going to harvest it, but let me just give it time so that I don't end up being disappointed. Then here I have my mangolds as a Swiss chard. My Swiss chard growing there, but they're not growing big. So I don't know what the problem is. They never grew bigger than I thought they would. My Swiss chard inside there. Then I have my potato plant here. My potato plant here. I think I am planning to harvest it. I'm not yet sure. No, I will just give it a few days. But it has already, you see the leaves are turning brown. So, but I had that, and I had that when they start getting brown leaves, then it is a sign that it's time for harvesting. Yeah, I will see. I just want to give it maybe a few more days then I will harvest it. But today our main focus is on this our potato plant here. This one we are going to harvest it right now, and I want you to be part of it. So it is a surprise for you and for me. I don't know what is awaiting for me down there. I don't know whether I'm going to come out empty-handed, but we are going to harvest it right now, right away on this video. You are part of this, so stay with me. Let us do this because I have to do it. See, the leaves are dying away. The leaves are dying away, so I think that is a sign that it is time for harvesting. I don't know, I can't continue keeping it. It is time for it to be harvested. Okay guys, keep up with me. I'll just turn the container upside down and then we see what is down there. Okay, let's do this. So my friends, here are I have so far finished harvesting the potatoes as I showed you, and here are all the potatoes that came out of that plant. See, it's wonderful. I have had some big ones and some just remained small. Look at how big they are. I've had several big ones. Yeah, and don't forget that was just a small potato plant. So next time, it was a nice experiment. Next time I know what to do better and I will do it much better. Next time I will grow more of the potatoes. I will grow more than one plant. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now, these small ones, I will just return them in the soil so that they will be like a seedling for the next planting season. I will set them, I will keep them in the soil, and when the time comes for them to grow, they will just grow on their own. The so-called Frühkartoffel. The small ones, I just leave them in the soil. But you see, if I had several plants of potatoes, I will have a big harvest. It was a nice experiment, yeah. That's all, guys. So keep up with my videos.